Hello and welcome back to the stream. Hello Roka, how are you doing?
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm doing well.
Awesome. And hello Batplayer, hello God of War.
And how about you and how is everyone in chat doing?
I can say that I am doing very good at the moment. That I was looking, because I've had a little problem with my Discord mobile app and GreyJ that I've gone through, and I have set GreyJ as my default YouTube app. However, only in Discord, it doesn't open GreyJ. It goes and opens the default YouTube app. Or if you disable YouTube, it goes and opens Firefox. So I'm kind of sitting there going, that's not great. So try Telegram. That worked perfectly. So I was like, cool. The issue is not with GreyJ or the configuration on my phone. It is with Discord. So looked up online, see if other people were having the issue. Yep, other people were having it. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'm just going to report it. So I currently have a bug report in with them, and I've had pings back, and they've asked for a few more details and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely a kind of in-house issue with the inflation. So fingers crossed something happens. There was a release today.
Sounds like it.
There was a release today for a new version of Discord on Android, but unfortunately that was not it. That was far too quick. It's like, I sent in this message, I got a few messages back, I sent them a few more details, and then suddenly I go, why is there an update to Discord? Update it. And so I quickly fired the message back saying, also, by the way, the new update didn't fix it. But yeah, let's catch up on some stuff here. So, because God of War got in first with the grass.
Yes, let's eat some grass.
Yep. Nom nom nom. Hom nom nom nom. Hom nom nom.
Om nom nom. Nom 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 nom.
Nom nom nom. Delicious. As well as then we have.
And now let's wash it down with some water.
Yep.
Cheers.
And it looks like today's
I forgot to prepare for the drawing.
That's all good. I also forgot about this as well, so that is not a problem. But while you're getting yourself ready, I am kind of sitting here keeping people company.
Let me just fire up paint in the meantime.
Yep, let's throw us over to an art stream. And say done. So yeah, it's I want my GreyJ to work, because right now what I'd been doing is I'd click a YouTube link in Discord, it would fire over to YouTube. I would then pause the advert that would play, hit the share button, and then hit the GreyJ app and it'd share it to the GreyJ app, then close out of YouTube, and voila, I'd then have the video loaded quicker and it'd be straight into it. But while this is going, let me... Oh, I need to click that button and that button. Then we might be able to go like that. Oh, that nearly played. There we go, get that way down the background.
Okay.
Okay, so a Stitch hugging us while we're all smiling. Sounds good, sounds good.
Alright, let's see if I still know how to do this.
Yep, you got that. Oh, not that button. Where's it gone? That button. Oh, there you go.
Switching this over.
I saw the word solo and clicked solo for myself.
Oops. Okay, let's see if I can't find me some reference for this little guy. Because I have never drawn Stitch in my life.
I'm seeing if I can get you some references as well.
Oh. A Stitch bird. That's gonna be more difficult. Because a Stitch bird is an actual species of bird. As it turns out.
Yeah, I was on a website for like VR
Oh
chat
hey,
furry.
they're local to New Zealand.
Wait, what? Stitch bird.
Stitch bird.
I wonder
Is it
where
okay if I do a regular stitch? Because I have like no reference other than my memory.
I see why I've never seen one. They are very much in centuries. I see exactly where all little green dots are around the country. Technically, I live very close to them, that if it was walkable and you could just walk in a dead straight line, it would be maybe 30 minutes to an hour's walk, and I would be at a century. The only issue is it's out in the middle of the sea, in an island.
Oh. Oh yeah, finding pictures of Stitch isn't hard. It's just that we are looking at a very specific variant. I've only ever seen it VR chat.
Gee.
Okay, I can't really see the ears on that one. If you have any others, send them over.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got kind of nothing at my end. Although that looks cool. Completely unrelated, I've just seen Avatar that look kind of cool. But that's not what we're here for. Actually, that's what I need to do. Roka stream, filters, edit filters, turn off the color key. Because we don't need a color key on you at the moment. I'm shocked at how good you can do a circle with a mouse, Roka.
That's not a good circle.
Like, it's the fact that, yeah, okay, anyone could look at it and go, yeah, it's a bit kind of blobby, but you know what? It's pretty well shaped, that blob.
So I was thinking kind of like this here. You know, that's what I had in mind. Let's put that centered a little.
So that would be God of War in the middle and then us two on the right. Yeah, that was about it.
Yes. Because if I remember correctly, he was a bit shorter. Okay, can I have your reference again? Or maybe I can still find the old one.
Actually, yeah, that's something, what was I about to say? Yes, that's it, yeah. Just while Roka's looking for that reference, so right now, we're using a piece of software called VC Face to run VTube avatars. And it was yesterday after stream, we have found a new piece of software with a lot more features. And by a lot, I mean a lot more features.
Yeah, that's the fancy one.
Yep, so probably not going to be this stream just because...
It's really fancy.
Yeah, need to have a kind of a play with it and see if it works for Roka. That because it's fancy doesn't mean it will run on Roka's computer. Like, technically it'll run, yes, but will it grind everything to a halt because it's using all the CPU, RAM, and GPU? So it's that kind of, it's that balance between, you know what, VC Face works.
And
is
I've got
older,
some
but
other
yeah.
things going that take a bit of my resources.
Yep. And it's all about that balance, although we did get you up to, what, 24 gigs
The
of RAM?
TDS itself is rather intensive.
Yeah, compatible with exactly the same model format.
Yeah,
the model
I'm at
format,
like 23 now.
Yeah, the model format we have is it's like an open source standard for Unity. So it's like anyone can implement it without needing any sort of royalty fees or anything like that. So yeah, it'll just be, because I already tried it. So I just picked up my avatar, dropped it straight into there, and it worked, and it had cool features in there. But there's a bit more configuration needed. Like, you really need to configure how do you want your body to move. Otherwise, it doesn't move the same as this, but it does move differently. I guess, Roka, should I show him just while you're kind of getting the initial drawing started?
That one's good.
Just a little sneak preview?
Yes, sir. Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's see what I can do then with this? Okay, so I'm going to hide myself away. Okay, so... Actually, that one...
I need to get this controller out of the way. That's just bothering me.
Okay, I'll take a picture of these settings so I can go back to these settings again if I kind of mess them up a bit. God, it gives me a bunch of sass.
All right.
And how do I turn off? Is it track blend shapes? It might be. Yep, that's it, cool. So I'm not just going to randomly pull emotes. So cool, we hit that button. And I do that, we change that to...
And then there's some spiky hair going on here.
Well,
And then we have some ears that are gonna be hidden by us.
what's my button?
And this
It's
is where the cheek
shifter.
fluff goes.
Well, here we go. Oh, I'm tiny. Let me make myself a bit bigger. And pop me over here. So, if I look down, if you notice, it moves. I've got arms, and my body moves a bit more. Control. Oh, I do that. Oh, and then I can shrink myself down a bit more. So yeah, it's got a more kind of smoothness to it, I guess. But like, yeah, see, it kind of, the problem is I can move a lot with it, and it does move a lot. So, yeah, if I lean left and right, it actually just physically moves left and right. Whereas tilting, yeah, you can really tilt, but yeah, like leaning forwards and stuff, like, you can't see my body, but if I get right out, you know, Helene, you can see it like keeps her feet planted. About that size. Yep, it's definitely all configurable. It's just, yeah, going through and configuring it is the thing. Oh, it's inversed as well. Haha. Okay, so I have to look over that way to look at chat, but chat's over that side. I wonder if I have an inverse button. Effects, light settings, load world, monitor props, help settings. Okay, you guys don't need to see that on the sheep capture, so oh, there's a tick box, plant feet.
Well, I need to put on some music.
Holy shit, we may have some fanciness here. Graphics. Do we have a inverse? No, we don't. Okay, I just need to do it here. So holy shit. Okay, so I don't really have things that like, oh my god. Roka, we just went through the roof with what I'm seeing here in terms of fanciness. Let me do that, and then... Oh, I'm way over here now. Okay, let me plot me back over here. So now, if I zoom out, my feet should no longer be planted. They still kind of are, but not so much. But, where's about right? That's about right there. Wait for this, Roka. Are you able just to look at stream just for a second?
Thank you.
Let me hold up my right hand.
Yet.
Heyo. And my left hand. Heyo. Hey. Ooh, where am I? Oh, I nearly in this way. Hey, we got hand tracking. It said experimental. And oh yeah, that's experimental. It does not track my... It does, but it doesn't really track them very well. But...
Yeah, that's experimental as hell.
Hey. Wait. Actually, so what does that mean? If I go grab my water... Hey, thanks for the follow, Wave Rider. And if I hold this up, does it? Does it pick this up?
Thank you for the follow.
Yep, thank you guys for following. So if I... No, it's too crazy of a hand because it's holding an object, not... It's just a hand. At least when it's out of sight, it goes, yep, it's out of sight, reset it back to default.
Oh yeah, it has to.
But at least it doesn't go like yeah, it just
has to go to some state.
Yep, it just doesn't leave a hand sitting there though, which I guess is nice.
Not happy with those ears.
At least the cool thing is you can literally look at your screen, Roku, and go, you know what, there's my reference. You can turn your head sideways and go, yeah, that's about right. So actually, because yeah, I can...
Yeah.
Turn... there you go. Mostly, I can turn my head
I've got like a mirror almost.
Yep, like if I turn my head and look in, yeah, you can see me looking sideways for that reference. It's like, oh, it's got this, I'm so fabulous, I'm fabulous, I'm so fabulous. Nothing more fabulous. It definitely has that kind of look to it with the motion in this one. So, as I say, not going to keep this one around for now in terms of using it, just because I want to kind of, yeah, as you can see, kind of configure it and get it just kind of right. So, you know, I'm not, you know, way as I'm sliding all over the place. You know, if I got Roka next to me and I'm going in front and behind and it's, you know, got to kind of keep it in control. Good afternoon, Dark Jaws.
Hey there, drones.
Drones.
Shaws.
Yeah, like I've looked through every setting, so I kind of know what's in there. It's just a matter of going through and actually tweaking each one just to get it just kind of right. Hey, hola, stepdog. Welcome in, welcome in. We are just doing...
I hate that stepdog. No, I don't. Sorry.
You know we don't.
Sorry. Hey there, stepdog. Good to see you.
Yep, it has indeed been a while. Oh, it doesn't track my mouth anymore. It does when I speak,
Shit,
though.
I just realized something. I doomed myself to draw hands.
Hands it is.
Damn it.
Although I'm pretty sure you did hands on an earlier one. Let's see. If I go Roka Art and the Smug Walking, you did do hands on Smug Walking.
Oh.
And you did hands on Roka with Chicken.
Well, yeah, those were mostly hidden though.
Yeah, but trust me, on Smug Walking, they look pretty similar to the Roka with Chick as well, so it is what it is.
So let's see if this disappears. All of this is gone later.
Well, Bappler, there is one way you can do it. The easiest way, you do a blob facing north, and then you have and so it's just a perfect semicircle. You have a semicircle either facing east or west, depending on which way the hand's facing, and then a semicircle facing south. There you go, there's a paw. Do you kind of know what I mean, Roka, with that one?
I wasn't listening, sorry.
Oh, Bappler was just asking, are paws easier or harder than hands? And I said, paws have one advantage. You do a semicircle kind of pointing north. So exactly a half circle, yep. And then, oh no, so don't close it off. Don't close it. Just completely open at the bottom, yep. And then you pick, is the hand facing left or right? So if it's facing left, semicircle, starting at, the point of that one, going left or right. Oh, but bigger, yeah, like a view, like that one, and then one going south now. So that, from that point there, yep, a south one, and now that's your hand. There you go, there's your paw. Draw arm. You can even put circles in there if you want to make it fancy. Yep. Voila. Paw.
Tada.
There you go. Whee. Wow, I can really move in this one. Pub. Well, let me
Right, okay.
swap back on over to VC Face. that, do that. That's me tracking. Do that. Ooh, and we will plop you right over there. And bring me... Oh, right, I need to... Properties. Dunk, dunk, dunk. And now... Oh, right, because I inverted myself as well. Transform, flip back horizontal, and I'm back to normal again. And shrink myself down a bit, bring myself back up. The name of the V-Face alternative is Vinyan, and I'll type that into chat for you. And like, I guess the key thing is, you know,
like this.
Like VC Face last received an update a bit over a year ago now, whereas Vinyan received an update like late 2023. So it's effectively under active development versus VC Face, which is, I wouldn't say abandonware yet, but it's getting close to that point. Hey, cheers, Baplet.
Oh, cheers. Right. All right.
But yeah, with Vinyan, it has the whole Twitch integration. So what it would allow us to do is, say, create props. Like, let's say there's a prop of a little sheep, a fox, you know, things related to the stream, maybe our water bottles. And so you throw, you know, let's say 100 bags of wool, and you get to throw a prop at us. And, you know, it makes our heads kind of bobble around and go bonk and get hit kind of thing. And so, you know, if enough people start sending in enough, you know, bags of wool in to start throwing different props, suddenly it can, you know, ragdoll us onto the ground and all that kind of stuff. Plus it allows for 3D environments behind us, so we can actually be in a 3D environment. You could import MMD dances into it, so we could dance MMD dances. Oh, let me turn on the side here for you. So you can kind of get a reference around where things kind of sit. Yeah, so streamers that have that all using Vinyan.
It seems kind of right, which means the ear would be about there. Horn starts just above it and curls around. Comes to tip around here.
Yeah, when I can turn my head on the sign, you can get that reference. You can
And then we've got here.
Yeah, it kind of makes that drawing a bit
Yeah,
easier. You go.
This helps a lot, thanks.
Okay, perspective's a pain.
Second horn.
Yep.
There's just some bits of hair coming out back here. We'll give you an actual neck instead of whatever I did there.
Body equals neck.
Like I've taken the luxury of getting a nick myself.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't you have one? Which means your arm would be kind of going like this instead. Only better. Does that look right?
Looks good enough to me.
So. Coffee shoulder. Shoulder.
Ooh, I just saw dropped frames jump a bit, so might... Nope, seems like we stabilized. It was just a tiny blip. So yes, I think we're good. Oh yeah, no, I just saw Dark Jaws with that that head pat emote as well. That's another thing Vinyan allows, is the head pat emote. So, you know, you can throw something in, it gives us little head pats. Although the problem is, I would be linked to Twitch, but Roku wouldn't. And I didn't see a way that could link two Vinyans together.
Oh.
Now, it doesn't mean it's not possible, but I didn't see it on my initial just kind of eyeball through. So yeah, Bappler, definitely need to get out of bed, man. You can't be late for work again. Don't want a repeat of last week.
Yeah, you can't live in bed.
I think it supports anything that runs off Steam VR. So technically, probably yes. Hey, I guess you've kind of got that work where it's, you know, kind of what you need to do. You just have to get it done and a deadline. It's like, they wouldn't care if you worked, you know, let's say midnight to kind of 8, 9 a.m. in the morning. There's like, cool, you do you know, and get the work done. You know, if you're producing work and you're doing it to a high standard, you know, obviously they probably still want you in meetings and things. So there's a bit of that. But outside of that, you know, if midnight to 8 a.m. works for you and you produce your best work, then sure. I'm sure they probably don't mind. As long as you're doing the right amount of hours, you're producing the right kind of work. Yeah, bit different for tech support when it's not a 24/7 company. So it's like, oh yeah, I'll work midnight to 8 a.m. when no one's working. Is VTube Studio abandonware though? Let me check.
Another one. There's another arm.
Or was that a different one that I saw? What was that? No, this one's getting updates. Cool. That could be another one we look at. The question is, does it support VRM models is the big thing. Read more. Live 2D cube as a model run. You auto setup VTube that. Only supports live 2D cube as a models. Like VROID not supported. No support file formats is planned. Yeah, so that wouldn't work for us. Because that runs, you have to have a live 2D model. Or live 2D cubism model. Which, technically possible. Actually, look at, no, those live 2Ds are just, yeah, animated PNGs, right?
Yep.
That's just squishing and stretching PNG files. Turn the music off. Yeah, like we couldn't. Yeah, we wouldn't support. And it says they have no plan for
More
supporting
water.
other
Cheers.
models. Ooh. Want water? Okay. Cheers, Rocket.
That was mostly just for me. So. This guy's got a little collar on him. Can't forget that.
I've just seen that there's it was
Damn,
yesterday.
which of those lines was my ear now?
But because it was yeah, when we got back in the new year, I was playing Armored Core 6 and they've just done another update to it. So they've done a whole bunch of balance between, you know, like increasing the weight of things, decreasing the weight, increasing jump height, you know, added attack power, maybe reduced reload time, various other things. Looks like there's a few bug fixes and stuff.
Oops.
But system-related fixes, did they fix the issue with thing? If I made it, I see boosted. Nope, they say nothing. Yeah, about fixing the ray tracing in the menu.
Oops, it just gave me 2 lines there. There. Instead of 1.
Did you eat quite a bit over Christmas, Battler?
I mean, who didn't?
Well, yeah, I did. I gained about 1 kilo on Christmas Day. And then it was about, it wasn't the day after, but the day after Christmas Day, I was back down to my normal weight again. I lost that kilo.
Okay, let's clean this up a bit and see if it looks like a drawing. Bless you and awesome rough cleaning. Just, you know, some rough cleaning.
Actually, because you've got it kind of left aligned, I'm gonna...
To get the actual drawing out of these mess of lines.
Go sit over next to Roka, because I can. Well, glad you're at least back down to kind of what you think is your comfortable weight. And yeah, hopefully, yeah, you can, yep, just stick at that cruise weight and just kind of enjoy it, and it's all good for you. Roka, you're going to become experts at drawing us.
Oh yeah, I don't think I haven't done a single drawing without me in it.
Yep. I guess technically you were in the first one, but you also kind of weren't. If you kind of get what I mean, like it was your character in a video game, not
Well, yeah,
not like
only
yeah.
biotechnical ID. Yet.
Yep. Now, here's a little thought for chat. If we got some artwork done for the eating grass redeem, what would you think to, when I say a more realistic looking sheep, I'm not talking hyper real, but we're talking, you know, it looks closer to a sheep. So say, you know, it's on all fours and it's just got a ravaged look in its kind of eyes as it's just ripping grass kind of out of the ground. Same with Roka as well, looking more like a fox, you know, down on all fours, etc. Again, just ripping grass out. Or it could actually look like us as our avatars now, and we're just down on all fours, ripping grass out of the ground.
Yet, like hungry little gremlins.
Yep, so it could be the classic kind of two-frame thing against, you know, like one frame, you know, against the ground, then one frame up, like little bits of grass flying out of our mouths, and then you're back down, so bam, bam, you know, it's doing the classic just up, down kind of thing. As we're, yep. Definitely hangry. Oh yeah, Bappler, I also sit right on that point of, yeah, on the border of underweight as well. So I'm lucky I don't get the swings, but I kind of know what you mean, that if things do swing a bit, if they swing bigger, that's fine, not really a problem, as long as it's not too much. But if it goes down, that is a problem. But yeah, as Manifesto said, Tommy Tuck as well. That could be interesting. I'd have to see his style and see if it kind of fit with, you know, what we want. Or kind of the look and vibe of the stream.
Oh, is that an artist for the emote? As like an artist.
Yeah. Or it could be an emote, but I'm also thinking, you know, have it appear big on the screen at the same time. Because, like, with the artwork, sure, like, I can't draw, but you could really say, yeah, I'm right-handed, so get my left hand and draw, you know, a picture of something. Haha, yeah, sure. It'll be a picture. The accuracy and the theme of the kind of the stream wouldn't be matched, though. So that's like the one thing with it.
Just gonna get rid of this line. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Oh yeah, it's definitely, there's lots of people who do artwork dark draws, but it's finding just the right person who has that kind of style that matches. Because right now, outside of the emote of myself, these two were done by Ruka. And then, of course, these two, oh, three, two, were Jovial Evil. And while they're different artists, they don't have the same vibe to them. They are different. And you can tell the artwork's kind of different on how they've been done, but they have a similar kind of feel to them, if you kind of know what I mean. Like they've got, I guess, they've got clean lines to them. Whereas, yeah, again, I've never seen Windows art could be perfect, but it's kind of keeping that kind of style in there. I almost kind of like it when it's different artists with a similar kind of style in there, that they're not trying to emulate someone else's style. It's just their own styles match other people's quite nicely, or they complement them quite nicely. Oh yeah, going back to the problem I have with Discord at the moment and it trying to open GreyJ by default. The I first tried to post onto the Discord Reddit to see if like I'd post it and go like, hey, anyone else having this? Anyone else got a solution for it? Just before I post a bug report up with them. And of course I try and post and it says, hey, your account doesn't have like enough karma. I'm like, oh, instantly deleted. It's like, but my account's 2 years old. It's been around for 2 years and it's made one post on the Google Pixel Reddit, and that is it.
Oof. Okay, question. Does this little guy have hands?
So yeah, I pretty much sat there and thought, stuff y'all.
Because I don't see any in the reference.
Yeah, I kind of did stuff y'all. I'm just going to go off to Discord and just post a bug report and say it's their problem now. Uh-oh, Roka's drawn themselves into 4 sets of hands at this point.
Yeah, that's a problem.
You remember how I taught you how to do hands, Roka?
You taught me how to do pals, like this.
Yep. I think we're done at that point. Do it, hit the paint bucket tool, can't go wrong.
They. What's this knight doing here? Here. This line. Okay, I'm procrastinating the hands at this point. Alright, you've got those things. Like halfway down your arms.
Hello, Pearly. Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing...
Hey there, probably. I mean Pearly.
Yep, we are doing a little bit of artwork. Or Roke is doing a little bit of artwork, and I'm keeping you guys entertained and busy.
Yet, better is distracting people from the terrible hands I'm about to draw.
If you want, I can shift myself up if you want hands, or... Would that help or not really at all?
Not really.
Okay. Actually, you're just going to boss it out and do really good hands.
I think this would work as a hand.
That works perfectly, Roka. That is stunning what you've done.
Thank God I've hidden at least the other one.
Hey, you saw what I was going to get you to try and do for hands, so...
And I have a similar thing going on.
Because actually...
Just not with a glove.
I told that story on stream a wee while ago of where, like, an arm and a leg comes from.
Oh yeah, the freeze. The freeze.
Yep.
The freeze.
Once more.
I can't say it. The sentence.
No, we're talking way older than kind of modern stuff, Bappler. We're talking, this is from, let's say the days of 1600s or earlier. Who was that dude who was around that time who did a bunch of stories and poems and things that you read in school? Whatever his name is.
Shakespeare?
Shakespeare, yeah, around there and earlier, potentially as well. When people are getting, artwork painted of themselves. It's a classic because, well, people sucked at drawing hands.
I did a little cheat here. Can you tell?
I saw that and very good. I saw what you did and I like the results. You see, my hand that's just there and my index finger.
I just did this here.
Could I request a...
and it started rounding things off.
Could I request a little bit of that action on the tip of my
index finger? To make it look like figures.
Just the tip of my index finger that's pointing kind of towards the neck of God of War, just to round it off a bit more. Because it looks like I've got a knife for a hand. So, thanks, Roka.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's looking better now. Before,
am I happy with this? Yet?
Yeah. Oh, that looks great.
Yet. Right, now how would you give this little man hands? We are going to do a very simple test. How does Stitch hands go in real life?
Yeah. Yep, definitely Bapley. As you can imagine, you do the full body.
Let's see if I can find some reference for that.
But you
because I'm just gonna steal that. See you at that.
So I'll let Roka speak. But yeah, you can imagine, Bappler, if you look at some older full body portraits, quite a few people have their hands behind their backs and they say, cut off just beneath the knee. Like it doesn't go any lower than that. Like you don't see their feet there and, hands are behind the back. Just because people didn't want to pay for an arm and a leg.
Okay, 3 fingers, 1 thumb. Bye. With a little bit of claw at the end.
Three fingers?
So kind of like this.
You know what 3 fingers says to me, Roka?
My bad. And the other one is hidden behind you.
Smooth, Roka. Nice, nice,
Kind
nice.
of like
Yep.
this. I saved one hand. Okay. Now let's just start with some cleanup.
Yeah, I don't know if the zooming in on the portrait made things kind of easier
With a
or more
little
difficult.
focus on the line thickness.
Because of course it meant you got kind of
It
slightly
definitely
more
helps with the line quality. And with these little things I'm trying to fix here.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, just rounding some things off.
Okay, so over God of War, you're just going to write the word supreme, okay? Or by any means necessary. Yeah, I was going to say by any means necessary all across God of War.
Supreme, that's like white letters on red. Isn't it?
Red letters. Is it red letters on white? No, there's white letters on the red. So it's yeah, like red box with white letters in it. Oh, the by any means necessary one, I think it just says it's black with white writing saying by any means necessary across it. And then I think it's on like the left kind of breast area where it then has a small little Supreme logo. I think this is memory, okay? So look it up still if you want truth, but that's what I kind of roughly think it looks like. And the rest of it's just by any means necessary across the whole thing. I looked into seeing how much one of those cost, and when I saw the price, I kind of said, yeah, nah, I'm not going to get one of them. So
Yeah,
yep.
that's just stupid.
Yeah, they're up near like $1,500 to $2,000 US.
Damn, for what?
Well, the thing is, it's a limited release product, so of course that's that. And then of course the memes have turned up, so then you get some people who try and sell it on the hype of the memes.
But is it a good product?
I think it's MacPack. So it's a MacPack jacket with Supreme putting you know, their logo and all that kind of stuff, you know, over it. So it's going to be a good MacPack jacket.
Because if the rarity is the only thing it has going for itself, then it's probably just trash.
Yeah, so by all means necessary, white text on black.
Overpriced trash.
Underneath the unzipped vest is a black shirt with white on red Supreme logo. Yep.
I think very little of that entire thing.
So I can plot myself over here.
Like, I get it's funny as a meme, but like, why would you spend money on this?
Yeah, it's an interesting thing that it's designed for poor people, which is a very interesting kind of conundrum when you think, hold up, but this product costs, like brand new, it was say $2,000 or whatever it cost, around that kind of money. So, but then you ask, like, why is it for poor people? And it's kind of the classic thing of someone who is truly rich would never be seen wearing one of them or anything like that. Like, it's interesting that when you say like the truly rich, I'm talking, people who are worth, like upwards of like 50 to $100 billion kind of thing. We are talking not just like, oh yeah, you're kind of famous. Yeah. No, we're talking like these people are seriously rich kind of money. And they'll just wear, a standard blue, t-shirt from a generic company. They won't turn up with, the sheep's wool, thing that's cost, $10,000 to have it tailored and it's made from the finest wool from Beta and all that kind of stuff. Like, no, they'd get probably kicked out of wherever they were and told to just go home. You're not welcome here. Because, the circles they roll in, it's not about showing off your wealth. Whereas as you start to go down the chain, you suddenly get someone who maybe has 500,000 against their name, 1 million against their name. They go, oh, you know what? I can spend 2,000 on a by any means necessary jacket. And yeah, like, okay, more power to them. Cool. They've got the money. They can spend it. I'm not going to stop them, but it's just an interesting difference. House is creaking a bit. Yep, exactly that, Bappler. Yep, it makes poor people believe they are temporarily rich. I see you're working through the middle at the moment. Cool. I was about to say I could move you across the other side when you're working on the right hand side. I'm like, oh yeah, right, haha. Yep, I don't have control of Roku at the moment. Roku's a free spirit.
Yet. I've become ungovernable. Oh yeah, God of War, just for reference. Okay, so this is it's an interesting thing when I say poor. By poor, I mean, say, people who have, and this could just be raw money in the bank, say $500,000 to $1 million against their name. Like, they've got no home loans, they're all paid off, they're not doing half bad, maybe 5 to 10 million, just sitting in the bank, making interest. Maybe they've got to invest in a few small things.
Like, it's just, safe investments kind of stuff. Like, unfortunately, that's what I mean by poor. And then that's what, Battler and I are referring to. It's like, hey, you could have this fame and fortune.
We seem to have different interpretations of the word poor.
Well, you gotta remember, this is in reference to, say, someone who's worth between, 50 and $100 billion. Like, it's like that's the kind of difference we're looking at here. It's like, we are talking not just the 1%ers or the 0.1%ers. Like, this is the top of the top. Yeah, it's definitely that kind of thing, Battler, of like, I guess what's the right thing? I'm trying to think of the right stuff for it. Yeah, it's very much a kind of an open market kind of thinking. That's like, if you produce the cheapest product with the highest quality, that will work. And so, you can pay your staff the lowest wage to make the best product with the highest quality for the cheapest price. But I think it does also come around and say, in that case, you'll probably then have people who don't want to work for you because you're not paying them enough money to make the product they're making. So then, if you want staff to be able to do that, you actually have to pay them a decent amount. Otherwise, your company should just go bust and broke and another company will take over. But it's kind of brutal in that way, but it means that, there wouldn't be any bailouts like, when there was, I think it was a 2008 or so crash over in the US/world, wherever it was, that, the banks bailed out a whole bunch of big companies so they wouldn't go under. Whereas, like, the whole capitalist idea is, you know what? They made a mistake, they messed up, they're gone. A new company will take over and do a better job. Yep, exactly. It's like that wealth that you're generating, if that went back into the people who work for you and back into your product, opposed to lining the pockets of people, like, sure, okay, CEOs and stuff, pay them a good amount of money. They're making hard decisions and big decisions that could make or break the company. Sure, they get a decent bit of money. But you don't need such a ridiculous amount that it's just kind of crazy. You know what? Pay the workers a bit more. You know what? You don't need that 10% increase to take you from 50 million a year up to, what it'd be, like 50,500,000 or whatever it'd be. 55 million, something like that. Yeah, 55 million. That's kind of gross. But hey, if you took that 5 million cash, threw it all back at your staff and went, you know what? Everyone gets a bit of extra cash. You know what? This Christmas is going to be a bit easier for everyone.
Yeah, pick some bigger gifts for your children.
Yeah, go on, pick a bigger gift for your children. Yeah, have a good Christmas kind of thing. You want staff to stay and work for you, you look after them. And if you look after them well, they'll look after the company.
Yeah.
Because they'll believe in what you're doing.
Yeah, because they feel that you believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
you're not just pumping out the cheapest work to maximize profits.
I have to say, Roka, the line art in this one looks stunning. That is clean.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time cleaning this up just now.
Like, I guess I've got a slightly nicer view than everyone else, unfortunately, we're watching from stream because I'm getting the straight from Roka stream quality, whereas you're getting it recompressed. But I can say from what I'm seeing, it looks really good. Who is the
Yeah,
guy on YouTube?
you guys just get the stream view and then the full picture afterwards.
Who's the guy on YouTube? Pirate Software. That he used to work at Blizzard, or Activision Blizzard, and he had something very interesting on that there. He was talking about StarCraft 2 because he worked on StarCraft 2 for 2 years, and so those 2 years were really awesome. And you know, they produced the game, they made it, and it went on sale for 50 euros or whatever it was at the time, 40, 50 euros, and it sold and it didn't sell too bad. But at the same time, they made a mount for World of Warcraft that cost 15 euros for it, and it was like 10 times the profit of StarCraft 2. So yeah, it's microtransactions make cash. They are money makers.
Okay, just because we've been like going at this for an hour now, I'm gonna keep the colors simple.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get into custom palettes now.
Oh, I see that you've kind of popped over to the left. Let me zoom on over there and squeeze in there nicely. Haha, perfect.
I've got to close the line there. This whole guy is blue. The red color. And all of this is blue, and I think these parts are his ears. There's a little bit of there. Nope.
I think that
Pink.
that pink should be the circles on my cheeks, but that previous peach you had was perfect. Like the kind of
Yeah.
that one. That's perfect. And then that pink you had for the cheeks. Yep. Like if you're not going to go custom
Sure.
palettes, that's going to be good unless you went fluoro red. Looking at your palettes there.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Look at that horn, drawn with correct perspective. Makes a world of difference. Oh, my ear.
Yeah, thanks for the reference there.
Actually, if you just grab
Yeah,
the pink.
I'm gonna do some
Yep, I just realized.
painting on that.
Actually, let me. Let me turn sideways a bit so you can see it. Actually, I'll put the stream over so I can also still see the stream.
So we have these inside parts here in pink.
Mm-hmm.
And the top part gets the other color again. Kinda like this. Yeah, that works.
Cool.
The other ear is hidden.
Smart move on that one, Rokus. Smart move.
So we don't need to worry about this. Put some light brown on here.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually pretty close, I think. Thank you.
Yeah, it's roughly the same as my horn, so... Like, I know it's the same color here in MS Paint, but, like, in terms of what's down there, it's roughly the same color as the horns.
So how do I go about that shirt of yours?
Would you do it? That...
Can't just make it skin color.
Yeah, that's brown. Unless you want to make me... Technically, it's kind of pink. Like, you could use that light pink. Or you could have fun, and there's that, like, light lilac on the bottom right. And we could just mix it up a bit. You know what? I'm in a lilac shirt today. I think my buttons, they're gold buttons.
I think that works actually.
I've got gold buttons on the skirt. I'm pretty sure they're gold. So if you did like the orange, maybe it would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Yep, they're gold.
Or I guess brass would be the correct thing.
There we go.
Real brass buttons. I'm not that fancy to have a gold button skirt. Oop.
That should block it off. Those are my arms.
I don't know, is that the lightest blue you have?
For him?
Yeah. Because it's looking at what they're saying, saying like the chest and eyes are very light blue. Oh, you do have a lighter blue. Cool. Sweet.
No, I've got one that slides away, but I
Sweet.
kept that for the eyes.
Cool.
So.
Mirror.
No.
Find the gap.
Yep.
Dunk. Dunk. Hey. Dunk.
Yeah, that does it.
Is that? Oh, it's a blue nose. I think it was about to go like do a pink for a tongue or something.
A little bit darker for the nose.
It was like slapping its tongue up against its nose.
Haha. Yet, no, that's left now, some detailing around the lines. All that's left now. And correcting some of this stuff here.
Mhm.
So let's take orange and stop with that. Start with that. There will be single pixels that evade me. That's just how it is.
Yep. Oh, true. We still need to think about that whole Kirita option. Should look at yeah, drawing not drawing, creating a business style thing. A business PayPal. Get it linked on
Oh
through
yeah.
to, yep. Get linked on through to Streamlabs and say $5 Roke will draw a pitch using Kirita. Yet Roke has no idea how to use it.
$5 Roka will learn Krita for you.
Yep, and draw an image as well at the same time. Roka-san has access to layers, multiple undos, transparency, brushes galore that blend a bit nicer. Yet it will all still be drawn with a mouse and keyboard.
Oh yeah, obviously.
I guess the one advantage you'd get though is you would have anti-aliasing on it.
Like a drawing tablet is something I'm not going to touch.
Yep. It is indeed, Bappler, that you can go onto their GitHub and submit changes that you think would be an improvement to it. Yep, definitely. Anything that is false software, definitely an instant W. One thing that's annoying me at the moment with Discord on my phone, and I'm lucky I do have a, what's the right word for it? You could call it an advert blocker, but it also blocks kind of tracking and stuff like that. And it's all through Discord because it's like spotify.discord.com is like the website it's or the URL it's going to. And it's because Discord integrates with Spotify that like it tries and pulls in like people's status and various other things from Spotify for like what they're listening to. And like that's all cool. It can do that and it still works perfectly fine, but it also then tries to send the information back to like Discord and Spotify to say, hey, you looked at it. Go and report that you looked at it. It's like, yeah, they act as a proxy on it, but it's like, no, you don't need to know that I have Discord installed and that my friends are listening to Spotify. It's not important to you, Discord and Spotify.
Yeah, get that info somewhere else.
Yeah, kind of the wave your hands. This is not the information you're looking for.
Trahar. Haha.
Because yeah, what's the other one? Oh yeah, it was back when I had my Pixel 4. I had TikTok installed, but barely used it. And my god, so what's software? It's Blockada. That would go absolutely nuts blocking everything TikTok. That, my god, that just, it practically ran constantly, even with it closed and like force stopping it and stuff like that. It was just going through addresses upon addresses upon addresses. That was the number one thing that app blocked. And it's like you could see it like try like a whole bunch of things, and it would change like almost probably backup ones and run through that and change the backups of them and run through them just to try and get something out of your device. What it does mean with Blockada and all that kind of stuff, if you have apps with games that are advert supported, hate them, but if you do, the adverts don't work anymore because of course it blocks them. So some apps go, oh, I couldn't load the adverts, so have just a small bit of a bonus anyway. And other games just go, I couldn't load the advert, no bonus for you. It's like, oh, okay, fine. Thing is, I just put Blockada on, and yeah, sure, it eats a bunch of battery life and stuff like that, but like, I suddenly just don't see adverts anymore on a whole bunch of stuff. Like, once my phone does a system update and reboots, I have to reopen it manually. I don't have it set to auto open or anything like that. So sometimes you'll like do it and you'll go and open an app which you think, this is a perfectly innocent app, and you go, I've never seen the advert before, that's new. I didn't know there was one there. Or like something will happen which you didn't know was there, and it's crazy. Like you'll open something like the Amazon app and there'll be adverts in there. You'll be like, why are there adverts in here? What? Oh, yep, it is. There you go, that. Blockada. And there's two versions of it. There's version 5 and version 6. I'm running version 5 because that's free. But version 6 is paid for. Version 5 runs directly on your phone and it creates a VPN on it. So it just runs everything through that VPN back into itself. So then it will then run through and you can choose what lists you want to use through a blocking list. And if it goes, yep, it's on the blocking list, drop it. Otherwise, let it through back out to the internet. And so that's why it uses a bunch more battery, but runs locally on your phone and all that kind of stuff. The other one, so Blockada 6, runs, I believe, as like a DNS server or something like that. So then, of course, very lightweight on your phone, but you have to then pay a monthly fee for it. And yeah, then of course it sends everything through their DNS server, and voila, you get blocked adverts. And block tracking and all that kind of stuff. Hello, Runo. Welcome into stream. We are close to finishing up a bit of artwork.
Hey there, Bruno.
Yeah, that Roka's doing. That we're just kind of, or we, Roka is just cleaning up the last little bits of lines and stuff there.
Yeah, I'm just doing some cleanup here.
Oh, what's wrong, Runo? What's wrong? just working right. Oh, where is it? Right there. Actually, technically, stream will be ending soon-ish. Ish.
Wait, didn't we just start?
We started a bit later, though. That's the thing.
What time is it?
It's 9:43 p.m.
Holy shit.
Because, yeah, you've been going for an hour 40. Because we started around 8 p.m. Normally, we start kind of around maybe 7...
I gotta hurry this along.
Like 7 p.m. to 7:30.
I've been drawing all stream.
Let me pop myself over this side so we can see what Roka's doing. There we go. Hey, we'll still be around for a bit, Runo. We're not going anywhere immediately. I'm just looking. So stream will be starting earlier on looks like it's gonna be April 7th. Here we go, gov.nz. Is they're gonna say what it is? Yep, 7th of April 2024 at 3 a.m. Because yeah, 7th of April, daylight saving changes, which then moves me closer to Roka. So technically it'd still be like the same time for Roka for when we started.
Oh yeah.
But it's going to be earlier for me or something like that. So it's like, or earlier for you. Same time for me, earlier for you. Or no, later for you. So it makes it so it's not so close to like work and stuff.
No later.
Yeah, it'll be later. Yep, that's it. We're moving away from you.
Yeah.
The entire island and country of New Zealand slowly floats through the sea a bit further away from Germany. Is where we're moving to. And that's on the 7th of April at 3 a.m. And so those will mean streams can be a bit longer. Runo, you're over in Germany, right? Because I'm guessing you have like daylight savings and stuff like that, or you could call it like summertime and wintertime, where the time changes by an hour. Yeah, Roka's nodding, yep.
Yep.
And so I can, of course, have the fun by saying because New Zealand's an island, we float through the sea. We don't technically float through the sea, we just change the clocks by an hour, but it has the same effect as New Zealand floats slightly further away from Germany. Big stretch, Roka.
Okay, little stretch break.
Good call on that.
I've been sitting like a shrimp.
A sick octopus.
Ouch.
I know, Dark Jules, that Australia actually has some very clever time zones in places where one place doesn't change time zone because it's so close to the equator, it doesn't make sense to change it. Whereas in the further south you get, then that's when you then get changes and all that. So that's why you go from like 3 to 7 is like, yeah, southern areas match northern areas, and then that's when you get only 3. Then once they dematch them, you'd back down to 7 again. But yeah, talking about Australia, I was looking at Google Maps. I was looking at Kalgoorlie today, and my god, that is like the classic Australian, like red. What's it? Like the red dirt they have. Like it is. Yeah, like if you kind of think Australia, red dirt, it's like Kalgoorlie. Perfect. The Western. Are you further north though, Dark Jaws?
Red dirt, kangaroos, these funny looking little mountains.
Yeah.
With this oddly specific shape.
Mm-hmm. Southwest. Okay, I guess that's just a Western thing, then it doesn't change. Yeah, don't miss out. Time should be the same everywhere. Solve all problems. I guess that's an interesting thing though, that you could say that it's like right now you could call it, well, let's call it 10 p.m. or 9:50. It's 9:50 p.m. everywhere in the world. However, what that means is my 9:50 p.m. is cool and all. It's dark outside, it's nighttime, it's getting close to go to bed. Whereas Roka's 9:50 p.m. is suddenly it's in the middle of the day. It's bright outside. And so you'd get weird things like that where I go, oh yeah, it's 9:50 p.m. and Roka goes, oh, in their head, that's the middle of the day. That's when you're kind of getting up, you've gone to work, you've been at work for a small bit. So it's that kind of...
Yeah, that's kinda like when you talk about Christmas being in the middle of the year. In summer.
Yeah, like that's the thing that we don't do it in my family, but there's some families who do 2 Christmases in a year in the Southern Hemisphere. That you do Christmas at the end of the year because, it's Christmas time. You do your classic Christmas stuff, but it's treated, as a summer Christmas,
Yeah, because it's December.
Yeah, you're not going to be doing like huge hearty roasts and stuff. It's a lot lighter food, more summery food, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, you then do Christmas again in the middle of the year. Now, you're not going to do all the gifts and stuff like that, but you do, a small bit of a celebration, that kind of thing. And so, yeah, technically, some people do 2 Christmases. Like,
so you do regular Christmas and then a nondescript winter fest.
Yeah, you call it a winter fest kind of thing. It's, it's nothing official. Like, there's no public holiday. There's not really any kind of special celebration for it. But it's like some people, if they want, can do a second Christmas in the middle of the year. They make those hearty roasts.
That's neat.
Yep. Like, they cook up all that lamb and stuff and really kind of go to town on all that kind of traditional Christmas feast stuff around the middle of the year. UTC instead of CET because people tend to know their own UTC offset. I'm going to do the quick math. Yeah, because I'm UTC plus 12 / plus 13.
Roka. Bruno used an umlaut.
Oh yeah. Haha.
And Runo, this is a drawing requested by God of War. It's fine. Roka taught me what an umlaut is.
Let me just.
So yeah, when God of War first met us, that was the avatar they were in. And there is us having just met them.
Yep, and that's what they requested. I's giving them a big old hug.
Yep. Oh yeah, the other thing I love doing, and I don't do it too much, but is reading when people do like text-based emoji kind of things, reading them as you would pronounce them. So are there any further up? Because there's one I want to skip for now because I love it. No, it doesn't look like people have been using them too much further up. But yeah, it's when people use like little things, I love to pronounce them as they are and read it into the sentence to see if it changes things.
Hit me like XD.
Yep. Like, yeah, so when you do XD, it's like I read like a ZD. I don't read just XD, but ZD. Oh, looks like I've got a little something for you to read, Roka. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
If you want to change your language on your voiceover, because that may help it, because I'm guessing English probably won't go very good with that.
I think it's still gonna turn it into English.
Even when you use a German voice?
Or at least try to.
Wait, let's see what it does.
I could also just read something German and read Röka.
Yeah, it translated it.
Okay, so I guess, yeah.
Because the Whisper plugin just does that.
Right, it just takes it and translates. I guess the best you can do is just copy and paste it directly in and just have it read raw text.
Let's see. Best chat, give me that. Where is chat? Put this in there.
Ich könnte auch einfach was Deutsches schreiben und Röka vorlesen lassen.
There you go.
Not bad, I'm going to say that worked. It worked remarkably well. Oh, let me, because you're working with that, I'll throw myself over there
Yeah,
again.
that certainly was German.
Yep. Hey, if you want, Bruno, someone who doesn't know any German except what's that one sentence I know? Nein, das ist mein Hamburger. I remember that because that was what I was taught in school, and so the people in the German class, of course, bring that out. That's the extent of the German I know. I can have a go if you want. What, Runo? Stuff like shovel to the back of my head and take my place? Hey Manny, welcome in, welcome in. Today there was a redeem for a bit of artwork done by Roka.
Oh, hey there, Manny. Good to see you. Just finishing up a bit of a drawing we had requested.
Yep. Yeah, doing fairly
And may
good
God
today.
have I taken my time.
Yep, Roka's definitely... My god. The line work on this has been stunning. Like, look at this, man. Like, yeah, okay, you can see a little white dots, but they're being cleaned up at the moment. And like, the bits that have been cleaned up, look at them. They're kind of, where? How do I look up that way? That way. There you go. They're way up there. They look great. I've just noticed I've gone slightly off sync. Let me reset myself back so I'm kind of looking more straight.
Dude, that's what the full piece looks like.
Yep. Oh, nice. Good to know it went well. Yeah, saw like one or two people post that like things happen, like the internet died and stuff like that, but you know, that's just things that happen. You can't, you know, count for that. But if everything else went perfect, sweet. Sounds like it was good. Like, yeah, I guess it gives because I've just thought about it more. It gives a really perfect time for people to actually talk a bit more, because normally during the oh no, this was someone's internet at their own house. Who was it? It was like BP Stumpy or someone, like their internet died. Let's see. Oh, Simon Brother.
Yeah, they said it in the Discord.
Yeah, Simon Brothers' internet just died out, but you know, there's nothing you can really do about that.
Yes, that's just life.
Yep. And damn, Bruno, gifting a sub. Thank you very much for the gifted
Oh damn.
sub.
Thank you so much.
Yep, and a gifted sub over to God of War, so let's give you a bit of that. And yeah, enjoy all the new emotes, God of War. All yours for the using. And I'm going to do a cheers for that as well.
Same.
Perfect.
Cheers.
Ooh, with this one, Roka, are you able to quickly swap back
Oh yeah, some grass.
just over to you as solo?
Wait, slow down. Me solo.
Yep, so I'm going to do that. Yep, so you solo,
Dear.
and then I'm going to do that, because, yeah, there we go. Because now we've got the Redeem Fee some grass. That's just a bit better if we do this, because then it's us in full screen as well.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, is yeah, grass. Hom nom nom nom. Hom nom 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 nom. Hom nom nom nom. Hom nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom.
Perfect. And God
Delicious.
of War also did another rehydrate. So, cheers, God of War.
Yep, let's do that as well. Cheers. Okay, back
Yep.
to me. Let's finish this.
Yep, back to you, and I just need to turn.
Just putting on the last touches here. Oops. Haha. Runo turns legendary.
Yep, but Runo, you are definitely legendary because you have actually gifted the most subs in the channel. You are our highest gifter of subs, and that number is 35. So thank you very much for those 35 gifted subs.
Thank you. For each and every single one of them.
Yep. Oh yeah, I just saw that earlier today as well. We also got a new follow that was not on stream, because it was before we started streaming, but H&R has followed. So
Oh.
I guess shout out to H&R as well. Thank you for the follow.
Oh nice. Haha. Thank
What?
you, Narb.
What the hell, Runo? 5 more?
Oh shit.
Damn, I gotta... Yep. Here we really got the horns going
I've
there.
got these two.
Yep. Yeah, thank you very much, Runo. And let's see. That will be a shout out to Kooky, Rignar,
Hell yeah.
Big Red. Hey, big shout to Boss34, friend of mine. So, hey, L Boss. And Wave Rider 90.
Oh, I've met them.
Yeah, you know Boss. Boss is super nice.
Yeah.
They don't speak, but they're from not Thailand, Taiwan. So yeah, I know of. I used to write with my finger pen. I used to write ni hao to them occasionally, because I learned how to write ni hao. I've forgotten now, but I used to be able to smash it out, and they always seem so excited. But yeah, thank you very much, Runo, for stopping in. It has been super awesome having you here. Ooh, I'm seeing a little too much over the top of you. Let me just scooch out a small bit. There you go.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yep, hopefully it's absolutely brilliant.
I know, almost done.
Yep, just dropping 5 or a
I'm
gift
gonna
sub.
need a vacation
Yep.
after this.
Yeah, a gift
My
sub
eyes
and then
hurt.
5 more afterwards is definitely a class act. Well, I guess, yeah, after this will technically kind of be into the stream, we'll kind of wrap things up and then, yeah, it'll be good.
I've been staring at the screen without blinking for like 2 hours almost.
No, we're pretty much at 2 hours now. This has been staring without blinking. Like, we're 2 hours, 3 minutes.
My eyes are all red and swollen.
Mm-hmm. I know, I've kind of got the advantage that I'm looking at chat, I'm looking over, I say looking at you, that's looking at Roker, unfortunately, because that's where Roker is on my stream. I look way away from you, but when I look at stream or chat, I look over at Roker, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, best thing you can do, look at Roker's eyes and note how, like, when I'm here, I'm blinking away and Roker's just got this death stare at the screen.
Yeah, I don't want to miss any other pixels.
Yep, kind of blow in your eye to get you to blink. You'll blink eventually.
Okay, I forgot one thing.
All right, yeah, you got your green
That
sleeves.
was you. Those here.
But this will just be about it, won't it? Kind of looking at it once you've got
It's
the other
not the
sleeve
right
done.
shade of green, but it is green enough.
Yep. Just want to zoom out just so you can get just an outside. Oh, the nose. There we go. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you the quick skin. A quick scan. And I see something else.
It's a bit difficult for me to see that. Doesn't quite
We've
show
got
up
the
so
inside
well
of this area.
Nope. I think my face is looking pretty perfect. Oh, yep. Like I have to say, this is
A little
very,
bit along the line there.
Yep. You gotta remember, this is very impressive for MS Paint artwork and all done with just a mouse. I don't know if that's on my screen. Are there? Oh yeah, there were little dots in the middle of my dress.
Yep.
What is it? Oh, it'd be more of a blouse, wouldn't it? A blouse? Probably a blouse.
That must have been from filling in.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably where some of the pencil stuff didn't get erased properly.
But yeah, might be something to try this weekend. Set up a new...
Okay, I'm done.
Hey, nice work. Let's
Here
get
we
it
go.
saved. Let's get saved before anything bad happens to it.
All right. I should start a folder for these, actually.
Yeah, I know. I've got a folder called Roker Art, and I'm throwing everything into there. But hey, thank you very much, Manny, just for stopping in. hope you enjoy your sleep, and hopefully, yeah, all your Fiverr stuff goes great.
Spacing.
I know you're right about to sleep. If you're still here, Manny, can I know which ones they were? Like, you know, was it, say, like the devil or the biker kind of thing?
All right, here we go. I throw that over to you.
Oh, you got it over to me. Perfect. Let's see. There we go. There's the artwork. So let's open in web browser. And I'm just going to save image as. That goes into the folder Roka art called stitchbird.png. So I'm just going to put stream over on that screen. Desktop, stream, Roka art. I'm just going to open that in the middle of my screen just so I can see it. Oh, actually, that completely deleted Roka. Roka's deleted just for a bit. Oh, and you signed it perfect. I just remembered signing.
Oops.
When I close it, Roka should come back, I think. No? I have to go pair? Oh, that's why. There we go. Roka's back. So if I open that now, does that... No, cool, that doesn't get Roka out of existence. Excellent. Roka, that is stunning. And I guess because it's, you know, when I say a simple PNG, it's quite flat colors. If you really wanted to, you know, God of War, you could go and if you went, hey, I want to clean up the lines myself or do more to it, you can. You go, hey, I don't like that blue color because it's one flat color. Just get the paint tool. There you go. You can tweak it to your heart's content now. If you want to kind of adjust little things, it's all paint fillable.
Yeah, you could add some shading if you wanted.
Yep, you can throw shading and it's your picture to do what you want with. That's actually something pretty cool about it because it's all kind of flat colored. You can do that quite nicely. Yep. But yeah, I was going to say sometime this week might set up a shared Gmail address between us, Roka.
I should probably send it to you actually.
Yep. God of War definitely deserves a copy of it. I guess Bapler can get one as well because he technically put in the bags of wool for it.
Okay, I was gonna put one in the server anyway.
Oh, I guess that technically hands
the
it out.
The Carrot Gang.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's put this in here. No wait, that's the meme channel.
Ooh. Which one does it go into? It would go into games, I'm guessing. Or are you
I'll just put it in the main one.
Okay.
We don't really have a channel specifically for that.
I guess
Oops.
I kind of like not having too many specific channels. Oh, if you head back, oh yep, you're over there. I'm going to go to the pair of us. Everyone sees the secret behind the stream. Give me a sec. I haven't quite yet set up the automation between jumping between
the black
things.
Void.
Yep. Well, it's not the black void, it's the blue void.
Oh, that's one.
But yeah, set us up a shared Gmail address, or actually maybe a Microsoft one. I kind of like Microsoft a bit better with a an Outlook address. So I just like Outlook better than I like Gmail. I find Gmail a pain, it looks ugly. There, set up a shared Microsoft account, and then from that go and then create a business PayPal. You know, called like the Sheep and the Fox
Yeah.
Industries. Sheep Fox Industries or something like that, you know. We can figure out a name. We'll see what's available.
Sheep Fox Enterprises.
Yep. And then if we can
Something like that.
Yep, we can do a little.
We'll find something.
Yeah, throw us $5. Try and make sure something pops up on screen and get all that kind of stuff working. And yeah. Then we might be able to do Kirita donations. I guess I also need to talk with you and kind of go,
Yeah.
Do you even want to try and learn how to use it? I guess $5 is $5. Like, you've probably done worse things for less than $5. But it's kind of your call because it's work that you're doing. I'm sitting here just talking with Chan. It's, you know, I can do this almost all day. Whereas you're sitting there not blinking, concentrating, 2 hours straight. When I've kind of hands behind the back of my head on the back of the chair, leaning back, just kind of chilling out, chatting, music in the background, and you're doing all the hard work here.
Yeah, feet up on your desk.
Yep, more or less. Ooh, house is creaking again.
But yeah, that was fun.
Definitely a different stream as well. This will be something when I upload it to YouTube. What I could do is I wonder if you can how hard it is to turn it into a time lapse, so it could be a speed painting.
Oh,
So
because it will still have the Stardew Valley title.
Yep. Well, the title's easy. I can change that. That's not a problem. The stream said the Stardew Valley title for the whole thing, but we've been in the art category, not Stardew Valley. But what I'm thinking is more, take the 2-hour stream, cut out, say, the beginning and end, so then it's just the point where it's in, you have MS Paint open, you start to draw, make that run for, say, 5 minutes. Put some music in the background, run it for 5 minutes, strip all the audio out and just put some, chill music over it. And run a 5-minute, video instead.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
So maybe 2 copies of it. One copy is the 2-hour stream. You can watch that. It's in real time. It's our voices. It's the background music. It's as the stream is. And a second one where it is the time lapse. I just don't know how to do that. Like, how do you compress 2 hours down to 5 minutes?
Yeah, it feels like something an actual artist would do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Roka, you are an actual artist. Right now, technically still amateur.
There has to be, right?
You're technically amateur because you are not getting paid, but the second you get paid to do artwork, you're a professional. If I went and went to the bank and said, could I get the smallest coin, a 10-cent coin, and I gave you that 10-cent coin and said, could you draw me art, and you draw me some art, you're a professional because you were getting paid.
Yep. I could even have my artist's name registered on my ID.
Yep.
Once I've sold the piece.
Yep, exactly. You could draw a piece, sell it. You're a genuine artist at that point. Like, not genuine, you're a professional artist, I should say. Professional because you're getting paid to do your work. Everyone's an artist, and everyone's an amateur. But yeah, the second you get paid, you become professional. Which is kind of cool.
Welcome back to the battle lore.
It's battle lore. ready to go into combat. But yeah,
Battle Lord Buffalo.
But yeah, we're going to wrap things kind of up now because we want to take a look at the avatar stuff as well just after stream. And at least, you know, get it configured and kind of just show you how to poke things. Then I can kind of leave you at, hey, you've got it set up, configured, and you can poke it.
Yep.
And then I can kind of, when I say leave it to you, at least you'll have the basics down, and then you can ask around, and I'm sure Fonty can help as well, because Fonty knows their stuff really well. Well, they don't know the Blender half, but they know the Unity quite well. Well enough to get themselves into trouble and fix it. There's your reference picture. I've just got the chat up to my side here, or the Carrot Hall chat, that is. And just saw your reference picture you had.
Yep.
But yeah, so thank you very much for everyone who stopped by. So got to give a shout out to the early people, God of War and Bappler. So thank you very much. As well as a shout to Runo. So thank you, Runo, for stopping by. Dark Jaws also came in, as well as Manifesto. And then a small shout out, thanks for the follow, HNarb and Wave Rider, both followed during the stream. Yep, Bappler always proud to be Echo Gang.
Echo, gang, gang.
Haha.
Yeah, a rare privilege.
Yep, definitely a rare privilege indeed. But yeah, so thank you to all of you, and big shout out to our MVP of the stream today, Runo. I know you're not here at the moment, Runo, to hear that you are the MVP, but you are definitely that MVP. And actually, another shout, we'll get to that Hydra in just a second, Bappler. Another shout out, someone you don't see in chat too often.
In case you are watching the VOD of what you missed.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you a lot, Runo. Yep. Cheers for Runo. But also, shout to Beta Cell. Doesn't turn up in chat too often, but was in chat today. So there we go. I don't get to shout myself out too often.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, cheers Bappler and cheers Runo.
Shout out to Baterso. Thank you for being in chat.
Yep, the elusive beta cell chatter. I don't chat often, but when I do, it's not common. And it's usually 1 or 2 words. Yeah, or a hyperlink, yep. That's definitely the other one that I'll usually throw in there. 1 or 2 words or a hyperlink. But yeah, so, what's the right words to say? Thank you very much for everyone who stopped by.
Yet in the words mostly only for spell checking.
Yep. Hey, glad you love it, God of War. I'm looking at it as well, and that is an amazing picture.
I'm glad you like it.
And, Roka also drew hands.
Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Yep. Yeah, you drew hands. Roka drew hands. You got an arm and a leg out of that almost. You at least got an arm out of that. You didn't quite get the legs yet. But yeah, as Roka was saying, sorry I kind of interrupted you. I'll let you go ahead. You were saying this is
Let's let Roku go ahead. I'm just going to jump in over top of you.
Yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out and chatting with us. It makes our day.
Yep, it is definitely an amazing part of the day
It
when we
makes
get
our
to
day.
we get to sit here and just chat with you guys and just start on a subject and just start going through various things and just chatting about all sorts of stuff. Hey, and Wave Rider, thank you for chatting as well. Welcome into the chat.
Hey there, Wave Rider.
But yeah, you followed a bit earlier. You managed to get yourself a gift sub 20 minutes ago. So welcome in. You're subscribed and you can chat. You got a bunch of emotes. Unfortunately, we are literally saying our goodbyes. But yeah, hope you
Welcome.
yeah, welcome in and hope you, for the bit that you did see, if you did see much of it, you enjoyed the stream as well. That yeah, we will be returning tomorrow with
Thank you.
Stardew Valley. But yeah, thank you very much everyone for stopping in. We hope you all have.
I hope you have a wonderful day until then.
Yep, thank you all and bye-bye.
Bye bye.